Hey, do you ever feel like you are the best kept secret in your industry? Like you've got something completely amazing to offer, but no one seems to notice. You've posted on social media, but no one's seen it, or if they are, they're not taking action. Now, you know you need to advertise, but maybe you've tried that before and it cost you more than you made. And regardless, it's scary to take that ad spend risk, right? Now, if you give me just a few minutes, I promise you'll be 3 giant steps closer to fixing that. My name is Mike Caldwell. I'm the marketing medic, and I'm the creator of Empathic Marketing. Wrote a book by that same name. And I've had the fortune to share this strategy on stage with CEOs, CFOs, CMOs from some of the biggest brands in the country, like Apple, Google, Nike, Samsung, right? I even have a video endorsement from Russell Brunson.
Hey, my name is Russell Brunson. I want to make a really quick video to tell you a story about one of my friends named Mike. I recommend 100%. He's someone who cares, he does great work, and he's someone that can help grow your business.
He did that after he saw the results I was getting from my clients, and he assumed it came from funnel hacking. But here's the truth. I did the exact opposite. And in just a minute, I'll show you exactly how I use what I'm going to share with you today to help a client get a 36-to-1 return on ad spend. Yes, you heard that right, 36-to-1. And that let both the gym owners quit their day jobs and go all in on their passion. I'm sure that's the goal for some of you guys, right? Because here's the thing. If your marketing hasn't been working, your website, your flyers, your online ads, even your organic content, it's probably not because there's anything wrong with your product or service. And in fact, you probably have competitors that are clearly inferior, but their businesses seem to be crushing it. And that's because when your message doesn't resonate with your audience, it's too easy for your audience to turn away and move on, okay? But when your audience connects clearly and consistently and emotionally, you stop chasing clients and you start attracting the right ones. And the result, well, you get more traction, you get more confidence and more revenue without burning yourself out or pretending to be somebody you're not. Now, what you've got to remember is that we're living in the noisiest marketplace in human history, and it's going to be even worse tomorrow, okay? People are bombarded with content, ads, opinions every second of every day. You know what I'm talking about. You're probably as sick of it as I am. So, how are you going to get your message to stand out? Well, it has to do 2 things. First, it has to capture the heart. And second, it has to convince the mind. And that's the goal of empathic marketing, to create messaging that's not just catchy, but compelling. You see, you start by crafting your have to have it hook, okay? This is something your audience feels in their gut, okay, in their heart. Then you layer in your big differentiator, and that's the thing that makes them say, okay, this is different. Tell me more. But the problem is when you get that right, when you're totally dialed in, you're still not done, because today's buyers are rightfully skeptical, okay? They've been burned. They've seen it all before. And that's why the next layer of empathic marketing is so important, because it's about uncovering and addressing those false limiting beliefs. The quiet, internal, yeah, but that stops them from buying. Now, it's a bit of a dance here. You see, you don't want to bulldoze those beliefs. You need to respect them. You want to meet them with empathy and dismantle them with insight. Earlier, I mentioned the video endorsement I got from Russell, right? He thought I was getting massive results by funnel hacking gyms like LA Fitness and Gold's for the small gym client I had out in California. But the truth is, I was doing the exact opposite, okay? Now, Agape Bootcamp was started by 2 brothers, and these guys were absolutely jacked, ripped 20-somethings, okay? And they were trying to copy the big chains. Their ads and flyers, they were full of bikini bods and, you know, that beach season is coming messaging. But when I walked into the gym, I didn't see any bikini bods. Even when I looked in the mirror, I saw a room full of middle-aged, overweight people, okay? Real people. People pushing themselves and coming back, but with smiles, okay? So I started asking questions. And you know what they told me? They weren't there to get jacked. They weren't there to get ripped. They weren't there to be seen. They were there for the support, for the community, for a place where they finally felt like they belonged. So instead of funnel hacking, I took the time to understand their clients' web, their wants, emotions, and beliefs. Then I rebuilt their messaging from the inside out, okay? With ads that spoke to the emotional truth. And the result was I got a 36-to-1 return on ad spend. I got a flood of testimonials, and we got so much growth that the brothers quit their day jobs and made the gym their full-time focus. Now, there's a lot that goes into empathic marketing. And if you stick around to the end, I'll show you how you can get your business deeper into that. But right now, what I want to do is what I promised and give you the 3 biggest pieces of advice that I would share with my best friend if they were trying to grow their business. Each one is super simple, powerful, and something that you can start using right now, today, to shift the way your audience responds to your message, okay? Now, this is where I want you to start taking notes. Seriously, hit pause and grab a pen and paper. I'll give you a second. I'll wait. All right, hopefully you did that. Now, tip number 1, stop trying to be clever, okay? Start trying to sound clear. Most entrepreneurs overcomplicate their message trying to sound smart, different, or high-end. But here's the thing, confused people don't buy. They scroll, they zone out, they move on. Instead, speak directly to the problem your audience feels and the outcome they want. I practice this in my own business. I don't say I optimize acquisition frameworks. I say I help businesses fix their message so it connects with ideal clients and converts into consistent revenue. And if you're wondering whether this actually works, ask yourself this. Why did you click on the ad or post or whatever to watch this video? And why are you still here? Because you just experienced it. I know exactly what it feels like to be the best kept secret. I know how much that frustrates you. I know how badly you want that to change, okay? And I was clear. If you change your messaging, you'll change your results. I didn't try to be cute about it. Okay. Tip number 2, test your ideas before you scale them. Okay. Now, most businesses, they build out full campaigns, spend thousands of funnels and ad spend, then they hope it lands, right? But there's a better way. I call it a micro test, right? It's a simple $10 ad experiment where we run 3 to 5 different hooks or angles, and then you let your audience tell you what they care about based on what they click. Now, you want to know how I knew you might feel like the best kept secret in your industry? Well, it's because I asked. I ran a micro test long before I ever created this landing page or recorded this video. That message, the one that made you stop scrolling, it earned its spot, okay? I didn't guess, I tested. Tip number 3. Don't pitch cold, okay? Warm your audience up first. Too many businesses are out there proposing marriage on the first date. They're promoting a product before the audience even knows they need that product, okay? Now, when I speak on stage, the first thing I do is I bring up a volunteer from the audience and I ask her to marry me. Will you marry me? And I gotta admit, it felt a little bit weird the one time I did it, my wife was in the audience. But the same no's that I get on the stage are the same no's you're getting when you're proposing for the sale too soon, okay? Now, if you're watching this video, I think you are, I'd bet money that you didn't just see one ad of mine and click, right? You probably watched some of my content first, either organically or through what I call my meat ads. Now, that content was designed to build trust and connection before I ever asked you to click. And that is the power of warming up your audience with what I call the MAP method. You meet them, you ask for engagement, then you propose with value. Because relationships outperform tactics every single time, right? We talked about the Agape Bootcamp gym story, right? But here's why that kind of connection matters now more than ever. So you see, no matter what kind of business you're in, whether you're a coach, a consultant, a gym owner, a real estate agent, a personal brand, an e-commerce store, a SaaS company, or even a nonprofit, the businesses that will win moving forward are the ones that make people feel something, okay? Because in a world where more and more brands are trying to automate everything from AI written content to AI run ads to AI driven, customer support, most are starting to sound the same. But people, they still crave realness. They still crave trust. They still crave a human touch, okay? Now, the irony here is that I actually use AI every single day in my business, but not to replace human connection, to optimize it. AI actually helped me write this very video script you're listening to now, right? But I didn't get it to do it for me. We did it together. Empathic marketing isn't about picking between data and empathy. It's about using both to create messages that resonate deeply and drive results consistently. Because once you've crafted a message that connects and converts, you don't want it just living in one place, okay? That message needs to show up everywhere, on your website, your flyers, your ads, your emails, your organic posts, even how you talk about your business at a barbecue, okay? Because when your message is consistent, your audience starts trusting you faster. And when it's clear, they finally understand how you can help. And when it resonates emotionally, they lean in instead of tuning out. Now, if you want help building a message like that, I'd love to talk, okay? Just click the link below. It's a no pressure call with me, okay? Look at me. Do you think I'm a high pressure guy? And what's cool is I offer done do it yourself, done with you, and done for you options. So no matter your budget or your bandwidth, there's a way that we could probably move forward together, okay? This is not a sales trap. In fact, I guarantee you'll leave this little meet and greet that we have with a lot more clarity and the next steps you need to take, whether we decide to work together or not, okay? If you're ready to stop feeling like the best kept secret in your industry, then let's fix that together, okay? Click the link, book a call, and I'll look forward to meeting you in person. All right, guys, hope you found some value from that video. Click the link, book a call. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.